Hi there dphog. So any of you that follow the channel will probably have picked up by now that I am obsessed with light. Light is the be all and the end all of photography. It's largely irrelevant what type of cameras we use over the years. Light remains consistent from Bresson through Newton to you and to me. So here's another quick lighting bite. I want to talk about the fact that sometimes the best shapers are simply not good enough. Sometimes bouncing light and filling light in a room is a better option than your light shapers that you have in your arsenal. A lot of people will not have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different light shapers to give them exactly the type of light that they're looking for, and they'll make do with maybe an umbrella and a softbox or a reflector bowl, and that's about it. And that's great, nothing wrong with that, but you have to learn when to call quits on something. So here's a quick example of using a huge octabox, but you'll see that the lighting is relatively harsh for the setup that I had of 3 people. And while we're looking at this photograph, I must qualify the photograph in saying that this is not a high fashion shoot. If this were a fashion shoot or a high fashion shoot, I would probably be looking for the more direct light. You'll see that there's quite a bit more texture, especially on the cream dress in the front. There's a lot more texture when my light is more directional from the big octabox. But because it's not a fashion shoot, that is not the most important aspect for me. We have 3 different ladies, 3 different shapes, and I needed to be as generic or as gentle as possible to suit all of the different faces. The ultimate solution for me on this shot was to discard the octabox altogether and just turn the light around and bounce it off the corner of a room, a wall behind you, whatever it may be. If you've got a white or light space behind you, next to you, or if you've got some card or a reflector, sometimes you get rid of your brollies, you get rid of your octaboxes, you get rid of your soft boxes, you get rid of everything, and you just bounce light. When we put the 2 pictures next to each other, you can clearly see a big difference between the large octabox and bouncing light to fill the room with light rather than light the subjects with the octabox. Big difference. I'm lighting the room and I'm lighting the subjects. Bouncing light, therefore, for me, would mimic a little bit more of a natural light feel than a lit feel. I think for the people out there, the photographers out there who shoot a lot of family portraiture, you'll always be faced with the challenge of different shapes of faces, different shapes of people in the same shot together. So I think this is a great fix for when you've got groups of people. Get it as soft and natural as possible. And cheers to just simply bouncing light around in a room and discarding those expensive light shapers.